Additional area, a brantier, a match today. Nana, good morning. As some drink campa.
I'm matching the day in Chiano. Yeah. Eastern and Uncle Shay and Impa. And Nana, it's your Onaso. Definitely.
And then you celebrate you, pa.
My catcher said, "Memen there be now what?
Yeah,
7th May.
Yeah, 7th May. I am what that.
7th May. I am a birthday.
You be con and
honorable Swahili. I said the proposal mano na
or celebrations work on a 7th May who go away. Oh,
we are Melbourne.
I know what the 9th May. I was a mommy upon the honorable Preco because 9th May. I was here, Honorable George Mireku Duker, Member of Parliament, Tarkwa-Nsuaem, Deputy Minister, Lands and Natural Resources, in charge of mining. Young can see so. One message, interesting. He's in charge of mining. And the mining sector in general, so far interventions are and Punto Bena Abba, Honorable Betri Trim, Galamsi in Tarkwa Kosai, Yasibi the tracking. And also, you have a community mining. And nobody Babe replacing Galamsi in Kosai, District Mining Committee, and Honsensem. And some of the adults, what TFR affiliate stations, that indeed all original. Yeah, mining Wawa, over to me, I send them a WhatsApp. That's right. Okay, I was 22 after 9. See you.
Kwazi,
Honorable Akwaba.
Honorable Atinase. Kanino Nanka. We'll say a panel discussion about now Bonanka. Ojinem, but a day, the Jumano, or just a dozen, a bonus, Ubunukano, a dozen. Now I bring, but and then Niaji say, yes, I can't honorable. In fact, yeah, and come over to Honoma, SAD. Ghana 4% or more ehunu. A modern abino ebo, a modern abino ebo, efa ye form a good year ehun. Any insasem ehun here pa no hey some be hon my beba ye best no say oma yimu aye no na ye huna dwuma wo mo ye no potin because if you say be aban jama aban no ada aban no ada na ne ekoso no ekoso galamse etitiri ene ehun ekon no eden na aban no aya fa ho modern ben na wabo you know it's saying it's a friendly conversation. It's me man Akwaba no na me man hunu nkomo no sania eni eti honorable Akwaba
majodo
apumbo kwazi
yankopone hu en mobor ye hu ye papa won so apome
ye hu ye o shirt o dem size
mate
oye
locally made nti ehu de Ghana nso ye wazo ye nti ehu de nka no friend tie and die
I feel you see I keep complimenting I feel
that's it
afato edwuma mbokwade
yankopon Adom
okay
record kama
enti in charge of mining
dam pepepe
so far you can dem my outlook edwuma na you do teden what have you been doing so far yemfa hon shots na fi yenko into specifics honorable
but that's it ozikan ma memfa nchi akese ma wetifo na mombo hona bado we dwuma so no so a obo so edwuma mu waye Adom we nyin papa na you won shots wotema wa bra na wotema na eze beni name wa ha wo ben so wa bo hon mozen papa nti yembo hona bado we dwuma so na waye ze bo Ghana na mining Jumeza Yerizi mjizi de campaign na do down kwa Akufo-Addo ozi tum the share Yewura Samuel Abujina po nensa na obo hinizin na mona otu yin de obehwe de all hands will be on deck obia bosombi ne aye dwuma na yaye ne ye nti oye national dialogue kesipa wo international conference center oye non-partisan union no ma wo minority wo nyina wo participate the leadership from the minority and leadership from lands and natural resources and so mines and energy committee of parliament, lands and forestry committee of parliament, when ranking chair, when you now be a participate na normal himfo key stakeholders in the industry. When you now be a participate, what is the essence? Why do you them? Or you them there? Ubi as an adwin baba na yache adwin kwane bafada, especially the small scale mining industry. No, able to fine tune. No, ya kwe kwan pado na ya to gold na onfanso so ando bon biara mfamba. Oye nso ahim for obe ne bia ne nwaje ye bi so oye Ashanti region. Ye kaye bi so northern region. Ashanti region was led by the overlord of the Ashanti kingdom. Oye
Otumfo
said to na obedini na fiso so okasa che Ghana for kwana obehia de nyina yinto anamona oboboa ma mining wa fa the tampifra yekọ northern so yura the Dagbon the overlord of Dagbon also so no olidi ema also so ye dem dialogue no ni nyina mu no na ye tu anamona obama yetum yahwema sector no wetum pon nechi no out of the dialogue no ene ye hu de oye de you anamon kesa oboboa ma mining industry no wafa the tampefra na anamon nyi de Ghana nyina no ye be hye so de small scale mining sector no steps are you take no obey steps are oboboa one obe create jobs, two you na you control na you protect your river bodies, three the use of chemicals oboa ma yarba na ewu ahoro all how here no mani mha no ibotum yetwa do na ni nyina mu no so se ibotum ya na gide Ghana nyina ya ka bom na yeyi dam amanyo sema yede ba oye mining mu no yeyi fim na sisi amenyo kase anamona yezi can you to pa yede your commission bibi of operation hall 2 ndam operation hall 2 no nyide asuda fa no walk around no monitor there one warrior war mind won sum no obotum na wejai na ehwa dodo na wetum yetu anamona waachichi dodo na denka da mine na wo ye no nsum no obejai nanso no ebohwe no bodum bibi ne nsu nenyu are ye fine ebenya report na wo so pra ye fine no finere ye fine within 2 weeks better answer you there wasan so wase bio
a friend no answer back kasisi in fact your reporter or the intrasisi or monitor na therefore 1 motor day basa ne akwankwaja ne ho hihye and this morning when you interview na o show and that okay amandi bi offering now no and I saw the river no and I asked Nancy Ampo for jeda Nancy enti nso na ojina ho no eno ne offering no because the state of the body, the water body now is not good.
Yeah. And
so I was shocked.
At a point in time, the Ghana out of greed, the ye fun na me peasant. The ye sika at all costs into ye mjene da chemba home because say mjene da chemba home no wadreno or ye stabler. Why do you have to even mine in a river body? Jede mojuno wa mentase. The insua yesaunum insua Ghana water will treat my hand. Then you have Ghanaians a month for us so we nipa. Then they put nyamebia with the gunsunumu with the machine bibi often champagne or the cotton sunumu na wa mine wo sunumu na ohono weja wanan osanchi so osanchi gunsunumu. I mean chede na obandampa mo hom kese de abohwe no asempa abohwe no na insuna o flow na ere ka ho asemi na wa divert the river course na se insuna o flow na se divert na na land na ebe o the excavator kusido na one mine na kona wo hu the soldier for ba na we to bibi offer control board out of the excavator na wozegwan sabi excavator so the onye sewing machine to maka madu su ko ho da ko intino wo hwe na soldier for no kwa then they come back and refix the control board and use it on into the than burning of machines is the because after all you panel use machines that say sooner into why do you have to allow that to happen into the any chance be than to bend them.
Man, about burning of machines, the machine can be put in profitable use.
There say area and car about the issue machine, but Nipano or use machines that say as it. I really or today, Sabi, if he had a on TV, we only eat a crack him. I really and the technology will be 2 to 3 days and even a day or the construct done.
Yeah.
About when he be a basic done is Sidam car quanimo. Obisa say a pulling it down. So how a main street on the West down. Obisa the bantin pulling down. Bantin find your clinic. So I done. Okay, but we are hospital man kofu or choir so. But you can't do that into a day pulling it down. And but in Kadan so but we are like clinic. Them question be na bisa mi o. The excavator and why are we burning them? The enfonko ye bibi fofor. But nipa na awu season o china na wa frɛ asempa enyi minister nkasa mam na me machine bi a we season no won fa mam ebia na asempa na ofase anana kunta oh dama oh MP is your machine is your book or you can do loan the cote so yen twagu form in fa my hand then you have no option than human face abandama to release the machine if we are being frank to ourselves abandama then nipa no asanso a hye kutupa no sound the machine akohobio. So when we bend some of these things nanka adwen ponye there obo put some kind of fear na ibia when we don't machine actually onye bio but onumpo irrespective of that no we find ways and means to go back oya za oho na me azokra de bia me kan there oya is a manyo some the butter some of these things more oho adwen papa because ibigina benkum ananyimfa na olutana monde yebeja insunu mo mine no no bi susu gina other side saying the amaze meba omamtum na meba mama okwan ma mine wo insum mama okwan mama a mine wo forest minti mamfa tum ni hyemensa obandama na ye encourage them nkrofo no there sad no ponya bon because whilst this government is preaching there when jai mine in insum na forest there's another party elsewhere also catch do obwa mam tum na hwe na so mama okwan ma mine or forest oma wonjai wadwen but irrespective of that we will not throw our hands in despair me ayen there now we baby of community engagement encourage or the various community stakeholders na nanom the one hwe inti ya to baby of district mining committees them district mining committees no one says in there one obo hwe all the mining activities in each mining district biara or kodubiano se bibinya will blame them inti ofenasema oricane them ofenasem would then call the district mining committee and ask them why is this going on in this district why are people mining in the river body they should answer because I can't be everywhere until they should come and answer there why are people mining in the district. So intentionally the district chief executives or the mining district heads the one who head each committee
and a composition here EPA or repordo Minerals Commission or repordo ahemfo or repordo enfisu pono eco community bia bohuna sabe penyin bia na adwene mu do or experience wo assembly na no ono so oka ho also your rep and son at the chief executive no so or your rep no but your security agencies can one
yes say even the district biano, the head of the security district chief executive. And son say if there's a police officer and a commander and so what ought to be.
Okay.
Inti composition is so rich there. Say ye the annual called the district mining committees in the just there on so bobo. Inti some of these things, or you mepe there when activities are warrior, you call the district chief executives and members of the district mining committees, you ask them questions.
My because in there the district mining committee will also still would deploy task force. Mawako them same district mining committee will on.
Inti see your situational room our ministry. It is seeing your report to be as he has reported now. The offing then your operation hall 2 from the military division. Now one walk through the RESEC, Regional Security Council. Okusuondo. Now RESEC and also so you wanna call the district as some no hono. Into that channel of delivery and communication is established. Into center no into munko direct. Whilst a RESEC and as for one modus operandi, I may not be able to put them on air.
No, so back at that them channel of communications established. I disagree a bit because recently Yenyebia Okwaya Masejafubi Koshi one that if indeed that channel of communication in Chamoko than you.
Yes, sometimes say Nipano if you see now they went to Western North. We feel Western North because we call Western North, or say the RESEC. We feel Western North. We do Western proper. The incident happened. Western proper. In the walk of Western North, they were directed to see the RESEC and the district, and they did that. On their way back, and the people were mining now by the roadside. In fact, high tension mine road. They tried arresting them. That is where some people also intercepted them. Once there was that banter. But Western North, where they were assigned to go, that did not happen because that communication was established.
Okay.
Say how then there mustn't be any kind of confusion in the system as far as the district mining committees are concerned. And you're hoping there the district mining committees will regularly visit and ensure that people mine and mine responsibly in the various districts. Or very key. More to the apart from the district mining committees yes, we have to retool the various inspectorate divisions or under the Minerals Commission. The Minerals Commission as our district biano so able to be retool. Nancy Bohia the sector minister Yura Samuel Abujinapo or commission pickups to the various district mining committees and other interventions tracking machines via other the district just to retool them also to assist because the district mining committee now regularly will work on field. They have the capacity to go to the field and inspect that. The entrance manipano establish a concession, a whole concession, start operation before you even report to the center.
And every district pickups are here at the moment.
Every district has at least one pickup as I speak with you.
Honorable, for example, one pickup. Now, a share district or swan. And what then?
Yes, and say every district will want to pick up that another one new equipment but miss retooling the inspectorate division.
You see, there's a challenge with human resource. The more reason why what the new because there's operation hot too. You pan one doors until where if you want to be mess wage and where you human. So we need to have a holistic human resource approach on there and 247 go for. So one pickup, abodo, but I don't know to what extent it's going to help.
On an American can be. say Operation Hall 2 District Minerals Commission Office also why was it then in addition the Inspector Division of the same district Inspector Division Asane pickup then the assembly itself District Mining Committee it is headed by the District Chief Executive. Until the assembly itself has that pooler vehicle. But even irrespective of that, the Inspector Division of the Minerals Commission has a pickup. Previously, if the Minerals Commission itself, the District Minerals Commission has a vehicle.
Okay.
And then sometimes even vehicles. Also what the inspection. In fact, the Regional Minerals Commission Office also has vehicles. The region be also one vehicles. Also what they one inspection. And Sana, even the police also has some vehicles within the district. Also a complement. As for logistics, our aim is to retool the Inspector Division and that of the Minerals Commission. There are other things we are doing. One key thing now intervention is the tracking system.
Okay.
The each and every excavator for mining must be tracked. Yeah, can they track and an asset training then? Nasa training there. Yes, a freebie. Yes, the bobo or ye excavator no. Inti say excavator ne deba Adom FM dim ha. Na Minerals Commission will register there. Excavator is dedicated and designed, presented here in our Adom FM dim ha. Into mfan kwa sempa. So no concession wa Adom FM dim.
Okay.
You get it. The moment you move excavator and if you Adom FM that call as a pan pair. No, why deactivate no?
Don't you mean
Juma?
Okay.
Because Obi Wan Krana or share the movement of the excavator.
And you're not there. Yet I see that excavator and on to maintain the borders of your concession.
Absolutely.
Baby, my words are on a while. Okay.
Concession na oninti ezigina do the kwaje excavator no. That is where order the ejuma. Inti say a move because mpempi no yehu de ebi baji concession pono approve bana. Because there ebia awu inyim concession obe kono the license actual. But na onye coordinates no baby a concession ye honor ejuma. Inti we will sit in Accra and track and make sure there machine biara owo concession na ni zinimu no ohwa na machinery ejuma. Inti system no is technically designed. I'm the UMAT for design be and other professionals we design be by presentation to the commission. Yenina ya jatum. It is a move out of the confines of the concession pay na we deactivate. Say or there banner explain why you got the machine out of the confines of the concession. And sana so fatade we activating we activating more to the viewer to also protect some of these river bodies in there or the river boats ntina ya yanyi ikubi ezinkita ho ye procure at least 5 sharp updated speedboats ogu nsudo anoso orba in a month's time the president will commission them. Also bazine ye to Prado ye to Offendo Brimdo na ya permanent river wardens because the American ampa soldier for no kwa ufi one was na koba. But when we have permanent river wardens placed along the river banks na ya speedboat na if they are positioned advantage pointer, then they can report to the Operation Hall to the Kofi Wabaha. Now, what started Juma quickly one bra, then they can go after them.
Okay.
And see, that is also another strategy here, commissioning speedboats on the river bodies and making sure that we have river wardens or river guards who will be patrolling constantly on the river.
And one and what is it a task force?
Yeah, yes,
or
the river wardens.
Agencies.
Yama naval base for no training one. So Bama constantly, the military will also be training them. Now, if you want military now partner, now you monitor the river body. They will permanent solution to mining in our river bodies. Until them speedboats, will be placed on the banks of the river bodies we have in Ghana. Now also constantly in Fiso. So another thing there, people are mining sabe ebia no or one license, but license no we but sasemparo kohwa all man kwanuma on concession open okobisa and the license details to that. No can wasama waka. Into me there we are placing QR codes, signposts, our vantage points, and added the entrance of the concession.
Okay.
Nti I mean, we could make QR code verification machine. Me do one of the chredwa, sabi signpost no do about the details of your concession and the state of your concession, whether it is up to date or not.
But honorable, the number of concessions I will.
Yes, we know them.
We know all.
We know all. We have a database of all the legal concessions. If you were na on your concession, Minerals Commission, what dedicate another way year mark. Another Minerals Commission or what data, but all the legal concessions we have in Ghana, Minerals Commission war.
But you're about to an idea the number of legal concessions.
I'm from a technical director now,
okay.
Or the more CCR.
Right, no problem.
As we go on to educate your members.
Sure.
We using the speedboat also to permanently resolve them challenge we have. Apart from the fight, what we are doing there, why do you fight them? Move them out of the river bodies and let them go hungry? No.
Okay.
We are saying that we need to create alternative livelihood
for them.
Nti yer pamu one if you know, my year yenye de. My young who see this create alternative livelihood na kwache sewing machines they don't appreciate it because when go for we musika ntino what ba no be man sewing machine don't go see adwuma obas on about to baby
okay
ntino maya yen de yen create bibia oye closer to what no or earn no sika na no onya no yen create bibia oye closer and to only the concept of community mining yazaba and the community mining is for government to equip this youth with mining equipment. The bobo one na yahwe the machines yedi mining, yedi process gold, human resource support. The ebohwe the one wa sua azi wo mining ma we unyim wa wo der mu no ibotumi abo hon. E binyi there yedi geologists, yedi mining engineers, yedi minerals engineers, yedi bo support them community mining. The concept of community mining is to move this nkofo a wo nsumu no if nsumu na yes one ba assassin assassin we create enabling working environment for them abutum wa yeduma no
mabajona bo yantase ye and the emi me mine won sum and they chase me out as a member engage in community mining on your dembi aban be mam concession
yes
mam concession
yes
na sana mam efir
yes
dem mfentu
yes
na mam officer from geological service
yes
mo keka ho nyina
absolutely so inti ye ntwen mpo na wo infin sunu mansana ye pede ye create ni nyina go ho nti erba na yes bra.
Oh, okay.
Nti nje adwuma no mpo na nkatene fie.
Okay.
But ebeje adwuma no then ewo concession a abotima aka adwuma wodo. Nti we are encouraging and begging Ghanaians that yenja insu no mu mining no. Na yenyina yanya adwene korede. Ye mining na ye no responsibly. Ni yetumi secure the future of our children and even great grandchildren. Okay. Are very important as a country. Apart from community mining, or there ye revegetate ma asasia ya say no. I mean reclaiming the land. Nti ono so amona yetutu ni nyina so reclaim ni nyina.
We fi ase.
Oh yes.
Konongo
area yasha so yeah reclamation.
The reclamation imagine why you reclaim land.
Say you reclaim land na yesu asase na yedua embe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, depending on or what test the soil no. Who there soil no chemicals because mostly no galam say yes no or say asase na or the mercury go asase no. Ibi wana cyanide. Onuntina abana ye ne there. Damaza yen develop a technology bia. Ibo tumuna we process gold na won't use mercury.
Okay. But no possible then asase bia wa say no using mercury no. You bought to my reclaim by Yentimundia BB.
Yes, yes. So what test na say it can be treated. What technology so we to treat my few to do BB wodo. It will take you some time, and we have your uncle far we develop them technology now. What represent before the ministry then we need to take our time, treat it, and make sure the cyanide is the ono we are boda utumpo ofim gradually. What technology you to me treat more of but then you know they test the soil no the intensity of chemicals was a gum and sauna you to me treat nti ya ye ni na ban aye ne there then let us find ways ways ne be the mercury free machines ye distribute ye zama small scale miners no that mercury free machines no so no all to the extent they otum otwe gold no about 90% of the quantity or all no gold no do or ahwe na mobile no no otum twe 90%, but the current technology small scale miners no use no we atwa by 45%. Into no ya them mercury free machines that be small scale miners we otum aboa hon no we otum we dwuma no wa konenyim. Apart from that yenja won keke ya bibia one friend operational manual that operational manual no them as a copy bay only them manually
for the community mining
and small scale mining because in Kano na nke kojina baby na ye there kojina ho na cut sword bush baby na cut sword or community mining. No, now before a concession will be accepted as community mining or a there your health posts at least your office your changing room. A home must be saying because yes, the difference between a large scale concession and small scale concession or a size and nothing else. The size of it, the difference. Until you must have, all the requirements are large scale for and practice. The best practices are will put in place. You must have same as far as small scale mining is concerned. Until your operational manual and also small scale mining is more back near the one. They should go and steady. Once you won't find you juma ma juma na way no hunto. But I mean, what excites me the eco baby.
How much operational manual the about
or free.
Thank you.
Jina nkofo baha na the educate one.
More reading for
that's all. Unti obwa I mean moye manyi de ko commission any concessioner ehwe enthusiasm ahozina what the tayechi amanfo wenyu age thousands of people in a wenyu age. Now mamenka another interesting thing. Eko Umata University of Mines and Technology Mombo wana abado wakwana we training kofu engineers mampo me personal assistant or mining engineer.
Oh, okay.
He was trained at the University of Mines and Technology. I'm the mambo na abado ne da na nansa no okaye the masters.
Oh, okay.
Or yeah the best or yeah distinction.
Wow.
And the best student. Na
congratulations.
Na wosian wo honi nyina no sabi a book.
Okay.
Wo makwana no nya attachment no akaye no the various mining companies. Ye be yes ye nya honden. Kwana ye pede ye fado bo hon de ye create concessions am hon. The Dama University no.
Abane create concession for the university.
For the university. There warankasa lecturers na wo ho no won training branching and ketesia na wo ho no practically ma want mining na say ansana obi fi school ha we fi wo
but practically not the ones who go to
also mine also to gold ni bi
into gold no mo bo to no I hwana za
why university na za on fan support wow.
Oh really?
Into or generate revenue am investing. Yasan super one equipment or bob one wire mining. Yasan am on pickup.
Okay.
Into ma university no ye place on the position be there. Nye sebi board doesn't question obeche. Ne mum obeche yan mofama no ndama ofata no hia de what I see in mining. Nto be fi obeba no you well equipped.
Okay.
Nyama na okohwe obi mu employee na nsa na. Eyi botuma ma Ghana nyino we to set up ni own mining concession. Because oya mpempi no ko school na adwena ide owi a odo okohwe obi na adwuma no ye. But you encourage one day they can set up their own mining companies. Because what no otase onyim what goes into mining. Into obewe no na chede na adwene no mu da ho fan. But ntin ye dem. Mampen na do dan kwa akofo adom pen pi okade. We need to build local champions within the industry, in the mining industry. Local champions underlined, local champions. Because South Africa, but you know, now South Africa, we develop because most of the mining companies are South Africa, no, or South Africa for now was that. They started years back building people, building the vision. Mampein and Ado Dan Kwaku for away. Inti sisi ameya yenye. Let's create our own.
Okay.
Yam build the Ghana for now one so go the able to Ghana onka Ghana hara. Ni ntu mfasi can develop wa Ghana. Ntini ya small scale mining no ya there it is reserved for Ghanaians pe or a Ghana for pen ye pe the small scale mining and not any other foreign national.
Okay.
Enko tu baby na nkanche wo China for abanti yenyi sikanti no ye kwa China hona wa maisika me da ba my no. Nti na aban say Aban will resource you, will equip you with the mining equipment, with the processing equipment, and make sure there one more concession. Butum ayedweduma. But I am pen pino ye pesikano at once at a go. Or they are quite young yesikano pimpe. On the yes Ghana for unya butter. Na yan to yanabo yan mining ye say ye ni follow all the needed practices opobwa.
Honorable Mireku Duker, but what mining site you know when?
Time me kaide time me Mines and Energy Committee vice chair. At that time, Professor Frimpong Boateng was in charge of the Galam stop activities. Now people started. Mireku Duker, oya Galam say, me kaide we free Adom me baha. Na me kaide Galam say sabi wonyen wodim. Why na abuano why no asase do oda opete amemene na mehihye nkofo machines so because people are destroying our river bodies. Nti go to where Mireku Duker is also doing the Galamsey no they burn the machines. Mama will be opportunity 5 years you be am concession. No
opportunity ni that can but one know what the Marco could do is George Mireku Duker.
And so offer asempa bra concession ni concession ye gina do or wa gogo or wa takwa or ha Mireku Duker no concession ya entum gina do na nkasa na obi amhwa na 5 years you be antunai dem Mireku Duker oya Galamsey ono de obi abotum akanasam ya amanyo fi I mean what can some to no do ono do bia wo kwando beka but God knows between as a Methodist and God knows one of what Tarkwa we amenya mining but Tarkwa is the heart of gold. Yeah, Ghana ha gold that you produce as a country is not less than 60% no free Tarkwa and its enclave. Not less than 60%. It's gold is I mean is from my constituency.
Now constituency na MP as a 60% into microphone want to.
No, you obey your huno. And if you go to Tarkwa, they will tell you Mireku Duker is not a miner. I'm not a miner, but I serve miners. I serve miners in I represent miners. I represent miners, but I'm not a miner. Okay. Say asem to miner. I'm Mireku Duker no be friend.
Okay.
And them sabia eko efuta apofo ho no say asem to obi wo pono da obefra afenyo ane ono nche da afenyo okopo but asem to no pono da obefra afenyo eko nkoko Brian ho a na say taxi driver for kokone na se police a stop no da na so ofre Brian a ono nche de Brian or a taxi driver but asem to now Brian what to aba man Brian onyimin to be frɛ Brian. And the same thing happens to me. Elko not no be to no buyer or honor so alcohol have been one as assembly to no buyer have been honor so our friend MP. It doesn't mean that you or the buyer. I mean, you know the complications in mining and the security apparatus, how you deal with miners. Obviously, when you be Adom, Mireku Duker cannot represent you, no friend. If our friend Mireku Duker response, it doesn't mean Mireku Duker is a miner. But I understand mining because that is where I come from.
Okay.
Say yes or no tinchani a year. See, a manual case. Yes, you put systems in place to make sure the young small scale mining industry why is very attractive. Sisi ya nka no nka ba fellow form atena mahamo eda batakwa eda kotakrade ansana da bankran sisi ya bi ofan MCAS MCAS no or computer etena udim butuma fail o concession ehwehwe no na Minerals Commission for wa approve am.
Okay.
Na etum eda yiduma or system obobwa ama dam bureaucracy kwantententena na money butu no nu detwa am gizi there on so or you very encouraging. Now, as I'm why am down you there.
Yeah.
Irrespective of how the attitude in so no about no now some countries aba officer no aba there. What's in when kwana year fado year manage the small scale mining sector, especially in Ghana. And in the Ghana is a leading gold producer. Na eba woba na wo pedo busua kwana nya year manage yeze a bit to the Liberia na say wo ba ha bit to the Sudan one minister na rankasa bai me you know call talk cry call even Tarkwa call UMAT just to show them examples of the small scale concessions I want how we are managing the small scale mining sector. South Africa has been here and my mum put on record there Mampayina Nado Danko Akufo-Addo has encouraged them. Ghana ye lead in gold producing or a day yenya at least the top 10 gold producing countries in Africa. We need to have an association headquartered in Ghana. Wow. And that we very soon will have a meeting in South Africa on that during the Ndaba and we'll commission that association. Okay. 10 top gold producing countries in Africa.
Wow.
About one having a mouthpiece in the world in terms of gold prices and even the refinery concept because to be a maker there answer na benya even a license to refine they call LBMA na LBMA so London so gold won't produce be so one watch hand there yendama na yenedam. We need to have a mouthpiece in Africa. Okay. And that will do that.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's about 3 minutes after 10. We're joining here at Adom 106.3 FM. Just on some guest, Honorable George Mireku Duker, Member of Parliament, Tarkwa-Nsuaem, Deputy Minister, Lands and Natural Resources. Yemfasida, Emma Etel Tigo Life is simple. Awake drinking water. Webako we care my life. Say my way, Kase. No way. Well, Honorable, Yantiado.
No.
Yeah.
Them in America about the support to miners. They are very important, and as a government, the na ubi abeji license or Minerals Commission about no concession do no sabi yes mbranese man fa foreign national be am fan come
yeah
what about more than ye words in kakranka but about no akofa other foreign nationals be the book concession
just Kenya
excellent business how do you bridge that gap
okay
better now support on Kenya ho nti yenye banks be akasa ye establish minerals development unit the sense of it in there one will be dedicated them unit to serve miners.
Okay.
The mineral development unit,
when your
loans. Now, say in here equipment be instead of there, a agreement in one year foreign nationals be China for when you want to sign an agreement when you be 90% 10. Nipa no able to go to offer 90%. Na nipa na concession and they Ghana in
1 or 10.
I mean, how do you reconcile the two?
But honorable, these banks are working there with special banks or there to me, you know. Interest rates not then.
Oh, and see, you good I want negotiate. There obey interest and also over consider. Na yahwe the essence of it generally president to one money there when you cushion one ma you build the local champions within the industry there you to me create bibia obenti a bank beat the Cal Bank. They are doing so well in their submissions. They are committing millions of Ghana cedis.
Okay.
About now, they have committed about 25 million.
Okay.
Dollars.
Okay. Towards this particular
vision.
Right.
Now, because Nipano saving is every important interest in Posa are far and way beneficial than the Nipano. About Kono, you be a sign agreement of 90% to 10%.
Okay.
I mean, no, virtually on your concession of that. I'm passing Jan on your own to me. Until them that to be bidding or budget.
Okay.
On what? Until yes, them that let's have minerals development unit. And so another thing na young for you and call cry the industrial minerals. Industrial mineral no ye bit the mobile. A bit down here. Salt. Yeah, gold unkotin. Stones, yeah, dibia. Menyo kase. Se answer no be go to my mine in stone no, granite no. Did the war blast.
Okay.
We use explosives. Inti say, oh yeah, that's a concession will chroma or mine on ye. But bohwe no na nipa no wa man concession no or we chiri, but na development enyina no wakoto no. Na we encroach or yeah these concessions. Na nipa no or apply explosives on ye.
Okay.
No do jai. Ono so ya hwini ya dache we may import stones to this country. You the yako Burkina. They are called mobile soon the Bisidan. Mobile soon your roads, mobile near schools, your hospitals. Into also so ye catch a Ghana for the enjoy there, ye be encroach or ye concessions, especially the stones, no, and quarry concessions. No. Another one, salt. Salt, ya dibin so salt for super Brazil, one local economy. I can tell you the salt contribute no less than 30% into the economy of Brazil. So Ghana, yenywa salt production obobo papa nti to anamon kesipa to encourage salt mining in Ghana. Na electrochem company bia
Adasongo.
Me kasha when support we are giving to them from the ministry and what they are doing, I must commend them.
It means some projects in the ministry of what? Yes,
ministry is an integral part, and we support it 100%. We are for it, and we encourage the entrepreneur to invest more, because actually youth me call home to youth not less than 500 people. No, I employ direct. I saw them, and if the happiness and if you copy social responsibilities or or school or sports in terms of sports, health, water. I mean, song go nyana no bada ho. What the hot what have they gotten out of? That's when they're you need to take a tour there.
No, I've been there. Yeah, it's a very huge place, you know. I just love the demarcation. I've been there.
Thank you. And we encourage people to do more. Because at least now once done, we create direct employment or no less than 500. Feel very encouraging. We are excited about how people are, you know, taking interest in mining, but your concern that we must mine and mine responsibly. Okay. And that is what we are educating people to do.
Well, there was your Honorable George Mireku Duker and what's in it, but Honorable beyond this, and maybe some other questions. And him there, about the salt industry now, especially with the electrochem, there's been skirmishes of Yente. How have you been able to deal with that?
Yes, wa ba hena attention. See ye call her yenye nananom ahemfa or ada keshie and happily no the omahene of the Ada traditional area na name painful. They welcomed us well and told us they are behind the project.
Oh, okay.
And Anonom said they are behind the project. Obviously, there were few so they had other views. And I don't know Yabo Kodani encourage the Adom people there. Let's support this venture. If there are other issues we need to iron out, we can judge and iron out because it's created jobs for the people. Supporting the communities around in terms of water, in terms of schools, in terms of hospitals, and so on and so forth. And sports is doing well. Nti just the oyaza anko fudoto nara when waje ho and most of them they support the project.
Honorable Operation Hall 2. Baby ya.
Menyo Kase Operation Hall 2 is in the western region. Our Yiduma. And they will continue to clamp down this recalcitrant or mining illegally in our system. My best saying the in Sumuno collectively yina yenjay yejeya yes gold is there for us. Gold no or ye there ye mine as a country. Gold doesn't for so brain. So mining and mine responsibly. The government will even support you, will encourage you, will resource you to mine responsibly because you encourage Ghanaians. Now you build the Ghanaians. Now we ujina wanando. The government will source you, government will support you, give you all the needed support and so on and so forth. But mining in our river bodies, no. It's a no-go area.
Honorable, one man, one party for getting license to go and mine.
Interestingly, that has not even come to my attention before. In fact, about party from Pony Abeka were accusing him there. Yeah, my NDC for concession more. But the truth of the matter is that we don't ask your political affiliation before giving you a license. If you have a concession and you're a Ghanaian, now you want to mine, you go through the procedure and you are given the license. We don't ask whether you from which party or that party. No, that is not our interest at all.
What bad ban mu was in call you mat koshiade. If do one hin was one quay.
Per the records that I have, not less than 4,000.
But not less than 4,000.
Yes.
And I was one quay do one question about it.
Now the idea was to get them organized, get them understand the principles and tenets of mining, the concept. I mean, you let them understand the pros and cons. Mining or yabati. How do you even manage it when you have money? How do you manage it when you have concession? How do you conduct yourself when the chemicals are around? I mean, mining with mercury, mining with cyanide and so on. How do you control all these things? Underground mining, what are the challenges? Into water, say mining ankasa. That is the main idea. What one quay. I'm a chinebinas with baby mining. I'm a water say there a mine will suma on ye. Young forest no onye dey say no. Nti ama senyipa no ojina concession bi no mine na nyina dey otutu fom basabasa ne mo better mine na say nti to give them basic idea about mining. Senyipa no oti first aid no so onye our basic idea about first aid krana obutuma handle nyipa no well before the person is taken to the hospital. Nti nyipa no want concession or basic understanding no you be require sign agreement krana about the concessioner because he understands mining no him how even to enter into an agreement with someone and how to even conduct him or herself on a mining concession.
Oh, okay. Intin worker training one.
Yes.
First batch not less than 4,000. Second batch another way we.
As of now the one I would training one no about 4,000, not the first batch.
Okay.
Then I work in hundreds, but we're training about 4,000 generally. But you feel there. Those who have been trained, must be supported before more we and Fabin Town was out. And you make sure that the system will be able to consume all these people. Make sure that we create enough community mining for them, create some support for them. Now when you baby share in terms of mining, no, na you to me train more. But we here there intermittently, periodically, you be train miners, all miners. In fact, you design a model be small scale miners will go through some kind of periodic training just to remind them what they need to do, because if you are a small scale miner or a owner of a concession, but he knows nothing about mining, Ibiana will be not handing over a concession to him, but he knows nothing about mining, professional mining. Into such people, periodically will put all of them together and train them. On them education.
About Ghana for one concession that my brother.
Oh, not at all. And I wouldn't do that.
And you be that?
No.
NGO be an concession in ma obi.
No.
Obi mining the gold or ye nejuma.
No.
Embremon kajimo bi.
No. Say if you mining, now you are mining responsibly. I mean, why should I take your concession for somebody else? No, I wouldn't do that. No.
And there is nothing like that.
No.
No. The Honorable Mireku Duker, Tarkwa them concession or J, not the Mabrofi, the one you.
Oh no, Abrofu the on then be concession as Mabrofu. I think these are speculations. I mean, Ghana was Embraye Juma. If I mean, so be by Jim concessioner, that's come be a Maroporto, Anna Maroporto police station. Because why do you have to take my concession and give it to somebody? Anna, my legal concession, I have my document, and you take it from me and you give it to Bruni, do Bruni Majin or mine. I mean, I wouldn't do that. Yes.
I'll see you work on your message, Biana.
Oh, say you swear to show come on.
Okay. Okay, Benny Bisane,
And so Wakasa
because
Wakasa be now. One said now saying treaty issue be
Tuba
broadcasting range. Bepono fee broadcasting wa de ko Tuba junction. Be ma se mo jan ni fie no wo bepono do ho opposite river Nsuaem. Last about 2-3 weeks ago, my farmer 3 they died because there's been some activities going on there.
Oh, Nkanheya
Tuba broadcasting. What's an American?
About your gold, that's some.
Oh, the rocks they blast the hills and then the
quarry concession.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I don't know what plans the ministry has, and maybe so because Ghana Geological Survey Authority for in Komo, and they feel that it's a disaster waiting to happen. Because why you weak? Because of the continuous blasting. And any assembly for no discuss they go there and they find people mining, but under normal circumstance they should have been in the known. But the people come to blast and what query activities now they Minerals Commission for my permits there if mine EPA for aware. In fact, they go there and they find police people guarding these seactivities. And I don't know what plans the ministry has, because that's a disaster. Just yesterday I was talking to one principal seismologist on my show. The more reason why I had to come in to ask this question.
Yeah.
The plans you have, is it still safe to be living up there? Is it still safe? Do you still give permits for people to do query activities there on the hill? We want to know, Honorable.
Concession, answer about my quarry concession, or they were there about 500 meters. No development. 500 meters. And 500 meters on the foam because of the blasting purposes. Now, most of the concessions, especially the quarry concession, they be in about 30 years back and 50 years back. Now, the buffer zone or 500 meters, be although secure. Sometimes it be also.
In fact, I don't know if you've been there. I would want to go there with you. it's close. Now the community has grown towards the hill.
I'm happy you brought up this
yes.
word. The community has grown. The community has developed. It be holding by 30 years. Now obia nyim there answer the more concession. Assembly nyim hobi. The chiefs or area how when nyim hobi. Now what am when area no. Then sometimes unfortunately but when assembly so come my permit. Or you may there quarry concession or what the buffer zone is 500 meters.
Yes.
Will be around. No, we develop our koto concession to a blaster, obviously, Obeka. Until I make me can am the name you have. They are in here. You be import to stone.
Let me tell
you be import to mobile. About many more. Your body, your Bokina, and your cry mobile because we be up there, we develop to a quarry concession. And there's no way a Minerals Commission will grant concession, especially quarry concession, to develop the area. And no, because use explosives, blast, and impair the occurrence of a piatti. There is no way the Minerals Commission office will grant any license or develop. But in Pempi, or development in no court to concession. No, na catch Ghana for the where to assassia we need to ask questions. Ibu hana out of desperation. Ne akoya assassin na anyhow na we are mining. We need to ask where the concession is, where the land is. We need to ask more questions. As you were here, do we have any quarry around? Do we have any factory or even impact on your life as far as that concession is concerned? Now concession now Eric can say maybe we be 70 years back. The development and you say the community has grown. That's if I'm coaching you. Into the development.
Because I've been there. Maybe you haven't been there, so
into community has grown. Into the community we encroach our court concession. Discourage there only the urban them. But on your to know so and I'm saying here fire meeting be and it came up there's a particular concessioner. They followed all the requirements. I mean, what encroaches here casa new option than to go and pull some of the buildings down. Interestingly, the same concession also any contractor order supply stones to build some hospital around the community. But because of the encroaches into one to blast and stones to be one that could see hospital now or community no more. Internet any option be to go and pull the buildings down. Obandama one will be so aboka when you're the capital that is in done. Lifetime in every moment you will be tempted to pull it down.
Honorable me here mwaye. Sabe pona eka ho asem no. Yene GGSE Ghana Geological Survey Authority
which is directly under me.
Yes. They tell us be pon why week. I don't know if you are not worried. I don't know what we are doing.
Why shouldn't I?
What's why a week? And yet there are lots of activity. People are still building on top of the mountain, and I don't know what.
I think it's something, and that is the need for us to build a country. I mean, Nipa Kuntum is in your man.
Yeah.
And see what you have prompted. I think I will investigate further.
You need to
take a quick action on that. I will invite the head of Ghana
Geological Survey Authority
and even the Minerals Commission, the chief executive from the area. We need to sit immediately, and you will hear from us.
Please do this for me, because for about 2-3 weeks, I've been hitting very hard. And then I'm Ura Nicola Supoku, or a principal seismologist for Ghana Geological Survey Authority. So I just hope we get this voice and your response to this issue. Tomorrow we play it, and then I'm seriously waiting for the action that's going to be taken by the ministry. Honorable,
the member of parliament for the area Songkang. Yeah, Sylvester Tete. a member of your colleague.
In fact, I was there with him. That's 70 and Menes Sly and MC Joseph Nyani and EP and Penophobi. We went round and a police commander.
I've noted all this stuff.
Please note it.
Take a view, will involve you so that
thank you.
Definitely. Update you.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you.
Honorable, wrapping up on final comments.
Yes, and this government is so determined in regularizing the small scale mining sector in this country. My yes saying the unemployment rate, per day reduce, na your best share there are certain companies that large tract of concessions or the won't use now. Areas we seed part for community mining. We are pleading that they cede some of these concessions for community mining. Government is resolute. They're able to use the community mining to build people to also understand the mining industry. Now you use mining to build Ghana. We know the future of this country depends on mining.
Honorable George Mireku Duker, Member of Parliament, Tarkwa-Nsuaem, Deputy Minister of Lands and Natural Resources. Yeah, that's it.